Don't forget to copy your splits while you're speedrunning. Damn, yeah, this is some foreseeable futures nonsense, huh? I completely even forgot about that process. Or that thought. Oh no. Oh my. I killed the music because I'm gonna just jump into the game immediately. But hello, hi. I hope you feel better by tomorrow, second. I hope that's really just for today that takes you out. Because I do know that sometimes people are like, yeah, it's like took me out for a day, took me out for the weekend. I think some people said they were feeling funky for like an entire week. Or like not like so bad they couldn't get up, but bad enough that it was like they felt the aftermath of it for an entire week. I was like, damn. So yeah. Hope that's not you. But yes. Uh Otherwise, I hope that this stream can provide some relaxing, fun viewership for you. I'll try to not scream as to agitate the headache. Look at my gunbreaker fit. Look at how messy it is. Isn't it swell? It's at 68. I'm almost there. All I literally tonight, I can hit 70 if I actually bother to stay and do my roulettes.
Thanks,
Oh, hey.
friendo!
Oh no, that girl died.
Thanks, Faraday, for the 25 months of sub tier 1. Thank you very much. God damn, that sucks that that girl died, huh? Also, I hope you like the new sounds I've chosen for my alerts. That was Emil saying thanks, friendo. That's his soundbite from Automata when he sells you something. So yeehaw. So hi, Joe. Yeah. What the heck was I doing here? I don't remember. Ugh. But let's see. First thing, if I increase my tier, are there different sounds? Not yet. Stop it. No, put your eyes back in your skull. No. I don't think I've done that. No. I've only made different sounds for just subbing in general, gifting a sub, and then doing a gift sub train. Shoot the meal truck to engage in capitalism. Wait, that's true, but don't stop.
Jax, are you engaging in poor life decisions?
Why? What are you suggesting?
You know what you did.
I don't know what I did. Wait, no, I actually... There's nothing wrong with being a gunbreaker. I don't know. Switches immediately, thinking that's the issue.
No, I just meant, you know, doing things to your channel that just make people want to, you know, do things that would annoy you.
Am I engaging in implicit marketing? Am I engaging in subliminal messaging? Of course not. I would never do something like that.
How dare you try to use the free market?
Yeah, I would never dare in my life. Oh, there he goes. I would never suggest that if you sub tier 3 right now, you too can look like Joe in Final Fantasy XIV. I would never suggest that would be a possibility.
I farmed like the Shisui dungeon for like a day to get all of this.
An entire day? Damn.
Yeah. Like it actually took me a lot faster than I expected, which is pretty cool.
Okay, nice. What is the like? That's oh yeah, that's the gear like head to toe, right? Or is the Okay, I was about to say, is the headband different?
Nope. I
Oh, it's
have
nice.
0 things Well, I have my earrings glamored, but that's from.
Oh, okay.
That's because it's the really good earrings that like give you bonus XP.
Oh right, yeah, and so you just glam those so they can be, since they're gonna be on there forever or until
Pretty much,
level
yeah.
80. Okay. I took out my weapon.
I did too.
Yeah. So are you up to try as just us? Do you think we could do the last bit of Bahamut? Or should I
Oh
or is
yeah.
Okay.
Like especially if I switch back to Mechanist.
Okay. So then yeah. I figured we can do that. We can pop through that.
Yep.
Unless Second has objections. Because he's sicky right now and laying down, but I don't know if
yeah.
he want to be like, but I want to experience it with you. I don't know if I made an Elzen on Oceania for a bit. They're definitely harder to work with compared to Cats and Lalas. Okay, so
yeah. Like once you get past the weird like neck proportions with the Elzen, they look fine.
So yeah, let me hop back to the Waking Sands. I never spoke to the fool one last time to unlock the next bit.
Oh yeah.
Circle. But how has your week been, sir?
It was alright. No real complaints.
Yeah. You were literally in Limsa, just take the boat. Shut your mouth, Verde. Say it to my face, nerd! I'll teleport when I want. You know what I also could do? I could use the 69 free tickets I have. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. Because I can. All right? That's going to stay at 69 forever. I've made my statement. Go fight me. Hey, Anonymous. Bye, Anonymous. Yeah, my week's been simple. Finally have a business project, and by that I quite literally mean figured out a viable business that I now have to create a market plan for a fucking grade. And I know damn well not I nor maybe one of my teammates, but I know of the three of us, two of us have nowhere near the capital or the stuff set up to actually turn this into a real business. So it's just, hey, look, isn't this a great idea that's never going to get off the ground if it actually turns out well? And I'm just going to be sad about that. Just going to be sitting on this thing. It's like, that would be really great if I had the money to actually make this real. I'm gonna look into business loans. It's my turn to make that money. It's my turn to fill out a fake business application.
Yep.
Yeah. Gaslight, where are secrets lie? Hidden darkness. Yeah.
That's right, Jax. Fall into the evils of corporatism.
I love it. Hell, I caught myself having a moment where I've now realized it's added to the way that I critique things as well. In terms of like say previews for stuff, because I was thinking about the Multiverse of Madness trailer.
Oh yeah.
And now like marketing has also entered my brain. I was like, this is
Yeah, no, people forget that marketing is really fucking important.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people screaming back and forth over whether or not that they should be rooting for or rooting against Scarlet Witch. based off of the line she says in the trailer, which is something along the line of, "When I mess up, I'm vilified. When you mess up, you're still a hero." Or she says that in the other order, but same thing.
Yeah.
To Doctor Strange.
No, I. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. When powerful people fuck up, they usually fuck up really badly. So, I'm all for, Scarlet Witch redeeming herself. She didn't intentionally go, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and brainwash an entire town today.
And that's part of like the thing. Like she didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
She did it in a fit of emotional distress.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make her evil.
Exactly. But people are,
it. But she
within
did
the universe, people are perceiving.
Yeah. But she did do something bad.
Yeah.
So she needs to be held accountable for what she did. And, that will unfortunately carry on with her. But at least she didn't, do House of M.
True. Very true. That could have been a different step. But the part where my brain goes, and that's when my marketing brain kicked in with this trailer. I was like, I don't like that line that she delivers only because it's meta. Like, at least in a vacuum, because I also know it's a trailer cut, so there could be actual good context for that line. But obviously, the way that the trailer's cut is to incite this interaction that's occurring online right now. And in that vacuum,
no, it definitely feels like, well, you can do terrible things and be forgiven because you're a man and I'm a woman and I can't. That's kind of how it comes across.
Yeah, and that's the way it's cut. And it's like, I'm sure like in context, it's going to be something else, but obviously they said it that way. And the problem too of why I point out that's that meta is like, yeah, he gets away with it because no one knows that he fucked up. Like by nature of his fuck up, no one knows he fucked up. So in universe, well, unless they also explain that somehow she was unaffected by it because she also has a tap into the multiverse or something. It's like Scarlet Witch doesn't know that.
About what happened, if we're talking about what happened in No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what?
And the other fuck up he's done is also unknown by except like a handful of people, one of which is outright the villain of Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. But like again, if we're talking about the thing that happened in No Way Home, I would argue that's not his fault at all.
Yeah,
that's Peter's fault.
Yeah.
100%.
But I can at least I can see the argument of like, sure, in the end of the day, it's Peter who directly caused the goof up, but Strange shouldn't have entertained the idea in the first place.
Oh yeah.
It was a moment of Strange's cockiness allowing the situation to occur that then led to.
Yeah. You have a point there. I agree.
That's no problem. I could do that real easy, and then you forget that you have Peter Parker in the room, and it's like, shit.
Yeah.
Emily using that logic on Thancred and getting knocked out for it.
Oh yeah. It's like, you've never made mistakes, bitch. He's made a lot of mistakes. That's why he's being so hard on you to make up for them.
Yeah.
That's why he's telling you, you fucked up. What you gonna do about
it? Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying, oh, you're a terrible person. I'm saying, how are you going to fix your mistake?
Yeah. Coming from a person who is trying to fix his mistake, how are you going to fix your mistake?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm sure in context this will have a different meaning. But the way that this trailer cut is like, I'm just like, I don't like how this is being portrayed. I don't like how this line is being portrayed.
Yeah, it is kind of bad.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your marketing 101 for the day. Come back next time when Jackson decides to start talking about Monarch, new JRPG coming out that's made by several people from the SMT team, or used to be a part of the SMT team.
I thought you were about to talk about the really shitty DC villain.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because I was talking Marvel. I should just, you know what? Let's talk about DC being stupid.
No, actually,
what's
you know
DC
what
doing?
You know what a big problem DC has?
What?
They have shit marketing.
Oh yeah, they have the reverse problem.
That's not a recent thing either. That's been a long running thing.
Like, as much as I love Kiss from a Rose, why? Why is that the Batman theme song in that George Clooney movie? Wait, is the George Clooney one, right?
No, George Clooney was only Batman and Robin.
Okay. So wait, which one is it? Val Kilmer then? That has Batman? That has Kiss from a Rose?
I think so.
Okay. Like, I love that song. That song is amazing. Why is that a Batman theme song?
Yeah.
I don't ask. Singing Shards, god damn it. Wait, is this on the same map? No.
No.
I got into my boat for no reason. Mordona.
How dare you?
Yeah. Monarch, the transphobia wait, what's happening? Wait, what? I didn't know this. I just knew about the whole, it's made by ex-SMT folk. Oh no. Fun.
What?
Venture Bros character? I've never watched Venture Bros. Or at least more than like 10 minutes of it, when it would inevitably show up as I'm like either falling asleep or waking up.
Yeah,
in the middle of the night.
I have not watched Venture Bros, and I know there are some people who are gonna fucking like crucify me for that.
Nah. Although of what I've seen of it, it's one of those shows that I was like, I'm sure if I sat down one day and really, like, you know what, I'm finally gonna watch Venture Bros, I'd like it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But I never have the feeling, the inkling to actually do it.
Yeah.
Where in the heck is this assistant? Oh, there we go. Trans friend told me there's transphobia in it. Oh, okay. Jeez. I think it still has. Wait. Oh, so it's dropped in English then, or were they referring to the Japanese? Although not blaming on localization, but just I didn't realize it was available. Because I do know people just obviously just import, or import now just means make a Japanese account on your Switch or on your console and go buy. That's importing now. I have to actually make a Japanese account for my new Switch. That's still on my old one. I used it exactly once, but it's nice to have. Oh, cool. All right. I love how I've never truly noticed what these areas are made up of. I didn't realize before.
Yeah,
because I hadn't done the raid.
It's like you'll just see these things just chilling out in the world and be like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool looking. And then something will bring it into context and you're like, oh.
That's why that's... I wonder if the people who worked on Monarch are the people who worked on Persona 4. Got them. All right.
I don't think Persona 4 is bad. I don't think it's nearly as good as everyone thinks it is.
Damn. I don't know.
Out of the three Persona games, I think it's the weakest.
Out of the three. Wait, but isn't it Persona out of the three Persona games? I know what you mean. Like with the change of...
Persona starts at 3.
Yeah.
The 3 that came before it were closer to being SMT games.
SMT, yeah. Those are, in fact... Actually, I can't say for one. I haven't played one. I do know of at least part 1 of 2 is cool.
Yeah. Like, I would like to play
okay, Verde.
Persona 1 and the Persona 2 duology.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's definitely a
But I would say I think I said after I finished Royal that Royal specifically bumped it up to being my favorite Persona.
Yeah. I still need to beat Royal. I kind of got halfway through the second palace and got kind of bored, because that's the problem with that's the problem with the Royal. Is you have to play 90% of the game
to get to the new
game
content
you've already played.
Yeah. And it does. Yeah, and like everything that's included along the way is mostly mechanical.
Right, yeah.
Which are nice, but obviously not as meaty as I play Persona to have the story.
Right. And otherwise, it's like, I already have this story. Yeah. It's like, I've already had this story. And it's a good story, but I'm not particularly in the mood to play it again.
Yeah.
You know?
Not only did I play P5 Vanilla and watch Jack stream Royal, now watching my roomie play Royal 2, I'm good. That's gonna sit in your mind. That's engraved in there.
Yeah.
Like, and that helps. I did the same as Buppy. Like, I finished P5 when it came out, and then didn't look at none Persona related period until Royal came out.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
I'm actually kind of having the same problem with Doki Doki Plus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like, I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I think it's a fucking amazing game, one of my favorites, and I fucking love Monica.
Just Monica.
I just... There's other people tell me there's other characters in the game. I'm like, that's ridiculous. There's just Monica.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. They must have not played the game.
Yeah. But but I'm going, and I really love it, but I'm going through it again, and I'm like, can't quite bring myself to it's when I'm sitting there playing it, I'm enjoying it, but it's having the drive to actually pick up my Switch and play it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Like you're not really feeling the incentive.
Right.
To start.
It's I actually had the same problem with Death Stranding.
Oh, okay.
When I was playing Death Stranding, I was liking it for the most part. There were boring parts of just traversing, but
Yeah.
But it was turning on my PS4 and going to play Death Stranding that was the difficult part.
Yeah.
Was actually starting to play it.
I have that same issue with, and I wonder if Second has it too, since we're both playing Judgment, but I have that issue with Judgment. Whereas like I love playing that when I'm playing it. and I make progress, and I hit these side stories, and the combat is fun, even though I suck at it. I also never bothered switching to Crane style, but like it's a good fun game. But me going, like, even starting the PS5, like if I'm starting it, the chance of me going to Judgment is so low, and I'm like, yeah, I have to get back to that, and I end up in this cycle of, oh yeah, I gotta get back to that, and then even when on the PS5, I don't go to Judgment first. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, couch and TV in your room, then be easier. Oh, okay. But yeah, I feel that. And the thing that sucks too is that I wonder if it's my addling brain, or if it's something that's been like instilled into me with games more and more games progressively having like daily tasks and stuff to have you return to it, because everything has to be service in some way. And if I'm just now unwillingly programmed as oh yeah, I gotta, like, today it's like after I finish playing this, it's like, okay, I gotta do my roulette, then I'm gonna go to Lost Ark because a bunch of people are playing Lost Ark, and I'm with them, so I have to level up in that. And then any game that I'm playing, for the most part, it's because there are dailies. I'm trying my best to play Valkyria Chronicles 4 for myself, and the only time that I feel like that I want to play it is as I'm entering my bed. So I stay up long enough to do one battle. And it also is because it's a strategy game, so also like a battle can take a hot minute. And I finish that battle, that's all I play. It'll be for like 3 battles in a week. I'm never finishing that game.
Yeah. That's kind of a problem I have with like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics and like those style of games, where it's just like the combat's not bad.
Yeah.
But it takes a long time to do a single encounter.
Yes.
And that just grinds on me. Like, it drains me.
And there's some games that, not any off the top of my head that I've played yet, but that I've seen and heard people talk about being like, yeah, this is a strategy RPG, but it actually, the pace is fast. And I'm like, really? Are you just saying that to my face? Are you comparing it to other strategy RPGs that are slow as shit? And so this is 3 seconds faster, and it's blinding fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me invite to.
Yeah. That's like, I'm kind of amazed I was able to play all of Fire Emblem Awakening.
Oh, okay.
Though I think,
meanwhile, I'm so stuck on 3
Awakening
houses.
just had I think Awakening just had a lot of like really good character dynamics to me. So like, you know, like I just liked how everyone
Why did I hold on? Yeah, I realized what I did.
Yeah. You know, so just everyone was just enjoyable to me. And so I'm like, all right, so I liked Awakening. So Fates came out, and I'm like, all right, let's try Fates. That should be good, right? And it wasn't.
Yeah. I think that's necessary for these subscriptions.
Especially since you had to buy 3 full games to get the whole fucking story.
Oh, right. I heard about that too, that they Pokemon-fied it.
Like, worse than Pokemon-fied it. Imagine playing Pokemon Red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then going and playing Pokemon Blue, and it's a completely different plot.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, here's some deviations.
Nope.
For this version, here's a deviation for that version. Not here's the like the continuation. Or
no, not even in continuation. All right, it's like it's actually something Three Houses fixed.
Okay.
Imagine buying. Imagine if they separated each one of the 3 routes in Three Houses into a different $60 game.
Oh. How did those sell?
So to go, so going, like Fire Emblem Three Houses, Golden Deer,
yeah,
as one $60 game. Fire Emblem Three Houses, was it Blue Lions?
That'd be a fight.
Yeah, no, that's literally what happened.
That's crazy. Oh no, you murdered everything before I could murder. Da 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 da, it's answers.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, no. And combine with the fact that the stories weren't that good.
Yeah.
And the fact that none of the characters were really interesting. Fates was just bad.
Yeah, I think for those games, to keep your interest long enough to get through the battles, that's like the key thing. It needs to have good characters.
Yeah,
like that's the only thing that has carried me as far as I've gotten in Three Houses, and even then, it wasn't good enough to actually make me finish the game.
I felt like
but
the
I got
beginning
that
of Three
time
Houses
skip.
kind of just really dragged on.
Yeah, no,
and
it's a very long game.
I didn't like any of. I can't say I didn't like any of the characters, but none of them really got me. You know,
I like my wife.
I want to continue. Yeah, you know,
my wife Dorothea.
Oh, I'm Anna.
Oh, okay. That's the redhead, right?
Yep.
The one that's not okay, yeah, not the tomboy redhead. The other redhead.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, she was DLC only for Three Houses.
Okay.
Which made me really sad.
Do we need to be in those? Not in those?
I don't remember.
Oh well.
I don't think this really has an insta-kill. Well, I don't remember.
Oh, again? Come on. I was in the middle of doing the combo.
Yeah, no, it's... I do hate that it's like, oh, the ads are alive. Well,
yeah.
The boss is now invulnerable.
There's a lot of that. And it makes sense when you're synced, but
yeah,
unsynced, I'm just like also, oh wow, we heard it. So I've never seen it do that though.
What happened?
Usually like in between invincibility stages, like if you do it hard and fast enough, you could just like skip stages, right?
Oh yeah.
It looked like there that it was just locked into its invulnerable state and was not gonna let us beat that. Like we had to do that next thing.
It does kind of do that.
That's in fact the first time I've seen a boss do that, and I was like, man.
Thought about that from Fates. That was the I think that was in the anti-weeb. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I can't remember what the two games were called. I just remember them as Fire Emblem Weeb and Fire Emblem Anti-Weeb.
Lovely. Beautiful, perfect. I'm not gonna even touch those.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was from a character from Anti-Weeb that does that.
It's, oh god, oh no.
And I'm like, oh god.
You know, it was from a different time. Checks the watch. Okay, wow, that's actually more current than I thought.
Yeah,
It's from a different time, guys. Checks watch. Wait, last Tuesday.
Yeah. Technically, that was a different time, but not long enough.
Not different enough. Yeah. Damn, this moon is. Yeah, Jesus.
It's like, yeah,
stuff.
that's. It's cool that Fates let you, have gay marriage, but having that as one of them was not good. Just another, point against Fates and how god-awful it was.
Localization had to be like, no, we won't translate that.
Yeah, like, that's one of the times I'm like, yeah, no, let's
just not.
I approve of,
That's a moment of being like, yes, more censorship. Give. No, yeah, that doesn't count as censorship in this case. That counts as
fixing a mistake.
Yeah, like that counts as omitting bad.
Yeah.
Dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? Oh, was Alizé gonna get mad at the dragons in Heavensward for Bahamut?
No. Because these are different brood.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Kept an army of dragons here in a perpetual state of duress.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of a bunch of dragons in tubes around us right now.
Yep.
So they essentially used a bunch of gel-encased dragons as a conduit to summon Bahamut.
Yep.
Yeah. I have no choice but tell them they all worship him, be they his children or his straws. That includes Grandpapa.
Ooh. For a second by Grandpapa, I thought you meant Midgar Summer. Then I remembered, oh yeah, no, their grandpa is actually in this raid. I forgot about that.
Yeah. What do you mean that my grandfather is a dragon? What? No. Wrong grandfather.
Yeah.
Wrong person.
Well, I mean, Midgar Summer is probably the grandpa of a bunch of dragons in there.
That's fair. Yeah. Watch Grandpapa catch these hands. Yeah, Midgard Summer. Remember when I beat your ass in Omega? Yeah. All right. I can do this because he's asleep, and therefore I can't get my ass beat.
I'm so sad cool. I wasn't there with you to help you kill Chaos.
I'm trying to remember what my exact reaction was. I was like, oh, come on. Lead the way, if you remember.
You take one, I take the other.
Oh, okay. I'm right.
Going left. It's one of those things where we have to activate two different things. Just easier to split up.
Oh, okay.
And you should be fine level 77.
Yeah.
Doing it on your own.
It looks like I'll be safe here. Damn, that's a drop.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright. You actually can activate these one at a time, despite what some people think.
Oh, okay.
You just have to stand on these a while.
It just, it's like that, I'll keep going, right? It's like that dungeon. I can't remember the one that has those gates. That the first time I went through it, I didn't understand that it was a timer and that you just had to stand in it long enough.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the name, so I can't even help you right now. I do know you're hunted by that thing that you can't actually, it's invulnerable. The eyeball.
The Tonberry?
No, the eyeball guy.
The
eyeball.
Darkhold. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the Zemel Darkhold. Yeah, where there's like the eyeball and
the crystals
and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
What? Did you touch the field and die?
I did. I didn't I forgot that it was a death field. I thought it was just going to be like a barrier.
Yeah.
Would just stop me from going.
I'm so sorry.
I thought it was going to be a wall, not a die.
Hello, welcome back. Oh boy, that was good. Zamo's the place where those metal bikinis drop.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. So if you ever want to go farm for metal bikinis, you got to go to Zemel.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to dress up my Femro with certain stuff. I've come to acknowledge and accept that they just don't want to design for my beautiful figure.
Yeah. It's
so the
definitely
damn
like
baby Mikotes and Lalafels and Elizins, disgusting. And the bunny girls, god damn it.
And
especially the bunny girls.
Don't forget the wizard girls.
Oh. Well, I did a U. I was standing in this field, and it insta-killed me.
Oh, yeah.
Why are so many insta-kills? Alright, I'm just gonna not go. It's sword time. I had a full meter, so I was gonna go stab. And he stabbed me instead. You're being chased, I see.
I am.
It's kind of funny to watch. It's a little.
Oh no.
You just have to kill that.
Yeah. She's got some like a bunch of like damage up and like defense up and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it should be dead by now, but it has so much fucking buffs.
Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just hanging out.
Still invulnerable? No.
Can I?
There we go.
No. When do you get to use this damn Phoenix Down?
Stop being invulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy fuck.
If you want to, if you think you can kill,
I probably can.
I was gonna say I'm fine to reset if anything. Oh. Scan Angie. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right. Well, this time though, it'll be fine because I will not stand right next to it as it pops up. Kill field. All right. I see too that you can like probably drop off this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it's saying battlefield, moving over here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, do I have to? We have to drag them apart?
Yeah. Now why is this one invincible?
God damn. I am going to heal myself. Is it going vulnerable when he's about to attack or something?
I have no clue.
Okay. Now can I get near you to attack you? I'm scared. What is this nonsense?
It's vulnerable.
Nanospore cloud. Do we have to be near each other?
I don't know if we need to be separate. Like try to run as far away from each other as we can.
We are across the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And he is okay. No, he's not invulnerable.
Wow. Yeah, I can't figure out why he's just invulnerable for some hits and. Oh god. Rest. Oh.
This might be a dilemma.
Alright, I'm going to look this up because I had no fucking. This is probably another one of those things where it's like
you need 3, at least.
I had no problems when I soloed it, but it's like, was it? This is turn 10, no 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After I beat Tactics, I think I'm gonna just play Tactics Advance and Advance 2 for myself. I think I'm way more interested in just how those play. Those might, in fact, be the ones that, when thinking about, oh, this is a strategy game that plays fast. It felt decades fast, like aeons faster than playing War of the Lions. I'm also bad at playing War of the Lions, to be fair. But just a couple of battles I did in Advance, it was just like snappy. I think I want to play those. And after all this Final Fantasy, I'm taking like a month break, and then I'm just gonna come back playing a Call of Duty game or something. Like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I play nothing but first-person shooters. Find anything, Captain? Sports games, let's go. I would do a stream of racing games. I would do that. I think I was saying that I was like, after Final Fantasy, I feel like I need to play a Need for Speed game, one of the older ones. Like, I just want to play Most Wanted. Just for funs. Just want to play Most Wanted.
Okay, so it is, we do need to be near each other.
Oh, okay.
With the tether.
Yeah. And that's otherwise we can remain everything else we were doing all right. Although it gets like a huge damage buff. Near the end then it just swiped like all of my health away. I was like, ah.
Yeah. I think we should be fine if we just stay together during the part after the ads.
Oh, okay. We had 8 vuln stacks? When did that happen?
Oh yeah.
What attack was doing that?
I think it was just from having the being too far away from each other for the tether.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so there we go. Really? Why is it already invulnerable?
Yeah, I couldn't find anything that goes, oh yeah, if this happens, they become invulnerable.
It's just,
I didn't see anything about that, yeah.
It feels like it's just between certain attacks. It's just like, nah, you can't hit me right now. Okay. Here comes the nerve cloud. Nanospore Jet is the move that tethers us. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There we are.
Okay.
It'd be like that sometimes. Enemy that otherwise is trivial, but it has that one thing that if you don't know it, it's like, and I keep failing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure after I had mentioned the Wanderer's Palace thing a few streams ago, if I just looked it up and find out that, oh yeah, you can solo this, that one hit KO move actually isn't an insta-kill. You can do this to avoid it. I'm going like, really? Huh.
Oh, yeah, for, when you're fighting the king. Oh no, not the King Tonberry. You're talking about
hard. Yeah, the
hard mode. Yeah,
with the totems. Must have gazed at the sun.
Yeah, no, because it's really easy to avoid the insta kill in normal mode.
Yeah,
because all you have to do is not kill the ads.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's the dude that replaces the King Tonberry. Yeah. And I did it a couple times, and I'm just like, okay, I thought it was I had to kill the particular totem he puts down that like it has a specific name. I can't remember it. But I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm not trying to kill that. I'm just trying to kill him. I switched to killing that. Still just insta die. I'm like, what is killing me? And I just gave up on it. I don't even. Oh right, I was running Relic on that, and that's why I couldn't. Oh, it was for my Scholar Relic weapon, and that's why I couldn't just switch over to say Gunbreaker or a tank there and like use something that makes me invulnerable because it doesn't count if I'm not using the relic weapon.
Yeah.
So that was quite annoying. Turn 3.
Yep.
We learned that Bahamut's a baby. He was very angry looking up at his prison.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
Oh snap. The actual voice lines. I wasn't expecting this until maybe the final one. Damn, to think you could just not do this raid.
Staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
And does just Bahamut's just reforming, almost manages to reform underneath. You just don't know about this.
Yeah.
Grandfather.
He's back.
No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such.
Oh right, this is past voice actors too.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm sitting there, it's like, Alizé sounds weird.
Disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
"'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the
This is so weird hearing them now. Back when Alizé sound like Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
My poor, ignorant grandchildren.
Sam Rico.
The world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted?
This is conveniently poignant, this conversation.
Into the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace.
I own Dragon's Dogma, but I've not played it. How is it, Taka? I've always heard good things.
Shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free? Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you.
That's because one of my feet's on the sidewalk and the other one's on the lawn.
Run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning.
Right?
You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the oligarch? And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
Damn with this call out.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth. If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
I'm sorry, did Louisoix become Phoenix?
Yeah.
But I thought... No. He has become a primal?
Phoenix Soir. I like that.
But you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
I love the organ. Huh, okay. So I would have learned that this was a possibility way before Ysael if I had done this.
That someone can become a vessel for a primal.
Yeah. I assume it's a well, no, but he died, so this is a little different.
Yeah.
But similar.
Also, Ysael has the echo.
True. Oh, so is that what allows her to keep herself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas instances like Louisoix or Thornton, or maybe not Thornton, but at least the Knights,
Mm-hmm.
They temper themselves.
Right. Okay. It was her own belief that powered her. I don't think Louisoix ever wanted to be a god, a vessel. Okay, true.
Yeah, no, they explain how it happened after this fight.
Okay. Okay, so I will. And yeah, the Mughals straight up made their own from a third. Yeah. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm in. And yeah, I know that honest, like, a belief really is like the only key needed.
Well, that and a shit ton of mana.
Yeah. A lot of rocks. Interesting.
Okay.
Invulnerable?
I think this is just an ad phase. We gotta kill this stuff.
And gone. Unless another one pops up.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this move. Yeah, it just keeps resummoning and gone.
Yep.
But yeah, I was just thinking of before then. Yeah, the first time I witnessed something of this thing was Ysael. That was my introduction to it because I hadn't done Bahamut at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting.
And
this would have been the thing that
I think even if you did it on content, Ysael still would have been the first.
True, because with her echo, yeah, like as we said, like she was conscious of it and chose it, as Taco mentioned too.
Yeah. I believe that this came out in one of the last patches for A Realm Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Ysael was more in the middle.
Yeah, Ysael was actually pretty early in Heavensward.
Grandfather is truly gone.
Well, Heavensward would have been after this.
Better it end this way than the alternative.
Oh, I thought you just meant in terms of like when you learned this in A Realm Reborn versus when you learned about Ysael in Heavensward.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet granddaughter.
Oh, Ysael showed up in. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I forgot.
No, but I'm saying the first time you see a human or the first time you see someone turn into a primal is Ysael.
Yeah.
The Shiva fight happens before the final coils, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot the order of this.
As the man I once was.
And here we go. Okay.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it.
No offense to the first voice actress. Let me not choke. It just is. It's like just it hits me. It hits you. Go back to,
yeah.
Like, well,
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance.
I feel like we're just standing in the far plane in FF10.
Was there in the sky above the surge?
Just have a conversation.
Yeah, a little kind of, yeah.
Broke free of the Red Moon Dalamar. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get like a fucking beautiful CGI cutscene.
Oh, that's amazing. Did they make it just for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say, because I know how that intro cutscene ends.
Yeah, because this takes that intro cutscene and expands on it.
Yeah. Yo. Wait. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Louis fucking going fucking Super Saiyan.
Yo. Let's go, man. Oh my god. No, you're not holding that. No, you're not. Oh my god. This fucking concerns wrath. Yo. Yo. Oh my god. Oh shit, he dragon punched him. He actually did turn into Goku.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Stop praying for my grandfather. He's become too powerful. Stop giving Goku energy. Wait. No, he has enough. Stop doing. It's too much. The spirit bomb is the size of 15 moons. Oh, God. Now you finally know why everyone didn't all die by the dragon.
Yeah.
I thought the original intro was just like a and the thing, and he did big explosion. And I just accepted that as, yeah, sure, okay. Not, and then he dragon punched him through the chest.
Yeah.
I did not perish. When the cave
You remember when Elf Grandpa dragon punched Bahamut and killed him?
Oh my god! Oh. I'm so mad, I'm just learning about this.
Responded to the prayers of those fighting below and to my own desperate wish.
Okay, yeah. So, wish, which has the same power as belief, infused into you. You became the conduit. Yeah.
Phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me.
I also figured that
Within my fast fading form, enough.
So,
okay. Yeah, because usually Phoenix and Bahamut are opposed. So I was also going to be like,
yeah.
But yeah, because he enthralled you like at that last second.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive that Bahamut is strong enough to temper another primal.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we need to shut this down.
Yeah. I will say it is a very specific circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there was any, like, even the slightest change in the scenario, he probably wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, it was specifically because at that moment, Louis was no longer Phoenix. He was just fading away, so he was...
Right, but he still was Phoenix.
Yeah,
he's in
so
that
it's
weird
like,
halfway point. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like I can get you because part of you's human right now. I can just pull
Right.
that in. I could, yeah,
Mm.
but still, don't want to even
Yeah.
entertain the thought. It was like, what do you mean? If this motherfucker wakes up, he could just grab Titan and Ifrit and be like, "Let's go, boys," and have a boys'
Yeah.
night out? No.
But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative.
I like this form of Bahamut because it also ties into what I'm now guessing is some type of mythological idea about dragons. Maybe in Japan, maybe just East Asian altogether. Where, because I mention it because Fatalis in Monster Hunter works the same way, where they're just cell. It's like, does a piece of him exist?
Oh yeah.
He will regenerate and become Fatalis again. He will regenerate and become Bahamut again. It's scary in Monster Hunter too because you make the armor, and it's apparently hinted at that it's a person in that armor that becomes the next Fatalis, because it eventually consumes the person wearing it.
I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
But yeah, like the whole reason Bahamut can come back is because he's a primal, and they're like part of the thing with Dalamud was that it's supposed to regenerate him if it gets injured.
Oh, okay.
It's not something inherent to Bahamut himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, enough of them survived that Dalamud was able to grab it and start reforming it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, that's why there's all of the dragons put in stasis.
Yeah, because that belief.
Yeah, they're providing the belief to sustain Bahamut.
Yeah.
As well as, probably a lot of Aether.
True. Yeah,
to maintain its form.
Yeah, since dragons have so much Aether naturally. True.
Yeah. And like, you can imagine how much Aether a primal dragon consumes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Shinryu.
Yeah.
Your own meaning in the sea of chaos.
It took using both eyes from a elder worm.
Yeah. Both eyes.
The only way you're going above Nidhogg is if you go and grab Midgar Summer's eyes.
Okay, yeah. It was like both eyes of Nidhogg, and the ritual for doing so is fucking Full Metal Alchemist sacrifice ring.
Oh yeah. Plus he, sacrifices a bunch of people.
Yeah. Other primals, just a belief from like 15 people. Yeah, that's good.
And honestly, I still don't think that Shinryu is actually stronger than Bahamut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously stat-wise, because he shows up in it later.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously stat-wise he's gonna be stronger.
Yeah.
But like, lore-wise, I'm fairly certain that, like, Bahamut, right after bursting out of Dalamud, would fucking wreck Shinryu.
Oh yeah, it is based off of essentially age, quote unquote age. I feel right.
Kind of, yeah.
Because
I mean, like, you could have like Garuda or Bahamut, or not Bahamut, like Titan or whoever be around for a while, and Shinryu would wreck them.
Okay.
Shinryu is really fucking powerful.
Yeah.
He really is.
All that I have left,
but
I give to you.
I don't think he's actually on Bahamut level.
Alvino, Alize,
At least in 14.
Yeah, in 14. In like
May light's
5, that
ever
5's Shinryu is probably stronger.
protect you.
Yeah, just based off the fact that it's a never-ending war between Omega and Shinryu, to the point where they were like, yeah, we just saw them teleport in fighting, and we couldn't stop that shit. So let them go over there. Just put them in the void. Put them in.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Grandpapa. Pretty cool dude.
So how do we stop these two fighting? We don't.
we ignore it. You look down. Keep walking. Keep walking, honey.
Yep.
But Mom, those two are fighting. Keep walking.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's crazy that that's happening.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jax. We could, if you come back up here.
Oh, is that
we could do the, we could do the final, fight from right here.
I goofed up and thought we were still in the thing. I keep forgetting that this is an actual.
Can you get back up?
I cannot, but I can choose it from here, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Perfect. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, we're gonna die super hard. All right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no. Just fight Bahamut. It's half constructed Bahamut. Just fight Bahamut. Solo Bahamut. Just saying that scares me.
I mean, I can. Like unsynced level 80 on my paladin, I can solo Bahamut.
Yeah.
"'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether."
How are you saying you banishing him? I'm the one banishing. What are you talking about? Oh. Hyper beam.
He is not yet whole.
Yeah.
I did not think him capable.
Just duck. Just dodge. Don't. Oh no, it's that. All right.
Alize! Alize!
Can't believe Alize is dead. Oh.
Can't believe Alphina's dead.
Yeah.
I had thought it finally over. Will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
It feels kind of bad. It was like, wait, y'all got burnt by those lasers, and I'm like 2 feet behind you, totally unscathed.
Yeah, it was fine.
In this sea of chaos, will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Nice. I guess our own little father-son Kamehameha moment.
You have found your resolve at last. join my strength to yours. In this place,
Those books are so large, like just
Right?
awkwardly shaped.
Yeah, yeah. It's so goofy.
These T's, they're T-posing on Vomit.
Yes. That's how you assert dominance.
Yeah. When she said sort of light that cuts through, I thought this was going to be the moment where she's like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea, and just pulls out a light sword from the book.
Right, like when you fight the Warriors of Darkness.
Yeah, yeah. I understand why they were teased now. Cute. Very cute.
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Yeah, play my jam. Play my theme song. I'm gonna make this my headcanon that she became a red mage because of me. And this is gonna wrap around and make no sense.
Right. Which is funny because doing the Red Mage questline, Zaroon mentions that it's like, oh yeah, I trained Alize.
Yeah. That's what I was like, and it will immediately make no sense, my headcanon.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Oh, side note, me doing Gunbreaker, ooh. Oh, you're fully formed inside your core, huh?
Yeah.
Fair. Me doing the Gunbreaker quests, like, has lined up perfectly right after completing the Alliance raid for Stormblood and us and talking about Boja, and I'm like, wait. Oh shit. There's a lot happening for you, douche. My Radovan.
Yeah, because Gunbreakers are from Boja.
Yeah, so I was like, oh snap, this is so appropriate. I love it. I'm ready.
Okay.
That's the solemn. Oh, Gigaflare. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, Gigaflare's not the one we need to worry about.
Oh. Get out of here, Twintania. Little baby version. Oh.
Now it's the ad phase.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, that's what it was showing. Oh, stay in here? Stay out of here? Nope, never mind. Oh, cute. Yeah, they're all something of Mysidia, and all the folks we've murdered, all these dragons. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's a thing people are thinking that we might go to Mericidia in 7.0.
Okay. Yeah, I love how long this fight's taking just to be like, you want to listen to the song. We know.
Right.
Listen, acapella answers. Give it to me. Well, it's not acapella, but close enough. I'm very solemn right now. Ooh. Oh. Hey. Yellow dragons. Well, the shape of one.
Oh, yeah. They reuse a lot of dragon models.
Yeah, I feel like the same thing's happening here where we beat him up so hard that it's like, I'm just going to do all of these now.
Yeah. Well, it's like obviously the ads are supposed to take longer to kill.
Yeah. True. Well, let me keep moving.
But because we can kill them so fast, it feels like there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point. They would have been... That looks like a thing I should be in. Like they'd be overlapping if we hadn't just been...
Yeah, we're gonna want to be in this later.
Okay.
If you look at the thing it gives us, it says that we take reduced damage from Bahamut's Terra Flare.
I saw flare damage. Wait, excuse me. Let me read it. Yep, damage taken from Bahamut's Terra Flare is reduced. Amazing.
All I have to say is at least it's not Zeta Flare.
Zeta, you can't, obviously it couldn't be that. Only Donald Duck can do that.
Yeah, there's only 2 people in all of Square products who have been able to do Zeta Flare.
Zeta Flare, yeah.
And that's Donald Duck and a being who's tapped into the power of, like, every single dimension.
Yes.
And timeline.
Ow. Oh, here we go. Very pretty. God, imagine. Oh my God. I kind of want to redo this at some point synced. I need to see this fight in its full glory.
I've actually never done this synced, yeah.
Because this is amazing.
Oh, well, no, if you really want to do it, we can do, the Unending Coils of Bahamut.
Oh, right. The
Ultimate.
The extremes? Oh, that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
I did it once, died, and then we did it unsynced. Okay, so
yeah.
Donald Duck is more powerful than God. I learned this watching a 5-hour video about KH3. Oh, those things. I already know what that video is. It's what is the name of the university? The quote unquote university? But it's like the same people who did.
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and they do, like, they treat it as a presentation to, like, the other people in the room. Like, they do, like, a power slide presentation. Although I think it's on a whiteboard. But yeah, is there anything good in these? If I was an astrologian. Oh, the weapon cover. There we go. I'll take that.
Yeah. Ah, dang, you got it. Okay.
And we out. I've never watched any of those videos because when I stare at funny enough, I stare at those and I'm like, I ain't got no time for this. But then I'll watch a review of the entire Gears of War series. And that's like a 3-hour thing. And I'll watch an entire review of the entire Resident Evil series. And that's like an 8-hour video. I was like,
I've been watching a lot of stuff like that at work lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. On my night guard shift, where it's like I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming in at 3 a.m.
That Jax hates KH. I think it's just KH3.
I like all of them. I don't hate a single one except for Coded.
Exactly. Coded serves no fucking purpose in the game in the series.
It serves exactly two.
I was
and they're both unnecessary.
Even willing to go, maybe KH3 will like tie up some loose end using
it does.
Recoded.
No, it does.
What?
The hurt. You gotta fix the hurt, Joe. That's for Coded. You gotta fix the hurt.
And if that wasn't in the game, how would that affect anything? it wouldn't.
Yeah. Fucking hate code. More so, actually, I'll even give, because I haven't played Recoded, I only watched the movie for it. I heard that same like Recom, although Com itself was already a good game, but Recom is like you can play it in 3D, and I like Recom more than Com. I just because I like
have the
3D.
opposite feeling.
Yeah, it's more
I feel like the 3D actually hurt the combat.
I've heard that usually. And I just, for me, it's like in 2D com, in original com, it's just that it can be broken too. It's just can break in different ways.
Yeah.
Like you get all the strike raids and you can kill everybody. But in
No,
and in 3D, it's like the time attack. That's like you use that time attack, you can kill everybody. That's 5 bars of health.
Yeah, no, I remember I used, what I would do is my entire deck was an arrow card, 2 keyblades, an arrow card, 2 keyblades, and just, until I couldn't have any more cards.
Yeah.
Well, I would have like a few zeros.
Oh, yeah,
so I could quickly, switch to do that.
Yeah, do that, and, break a slate.
And just some like ethers and stuff like that.
Alfie knew like item cards that Grandpa was Phoenix.
And I would use the at first I would use the enemy card that made it so you wouldn't lose your first
when you're doing a slate. Yeah.
And when that ran out, I would use the one that whenever you did a slate, you did it twice.
Yeah. And yeah, that would be the one I'd use with the time thing in 3D.
Yeah. And you just wreck things. Like things just die from strike rate is the arrow one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like in 2D com, like strike rate is you break everything, and then if it's a certain type of like if you're fighting Axel, use the Blizzard strike rate.
Yeah. Like unless you're fighting a boss with a specific elemental weakness.
Yeah.
Like you say Axel or something like that. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Otherwise it's just normal strike rate. We'll just be doing it.
Ruin everything.
Stun lock the shit out of everything.
Yeah. And fuck, I think that using strike rate on like Axel might still do more damage.
That's a good point too, yeah.
I think there's because I was watching some speedruns of it a few months ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no, if you distance yourself just right, you can hit like Axel like 3 times with Blizzard Raid. And if you can do that, I believe you can do more damage than just hitting him with Strike Raid.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a positional thing to get the
right. So if you can get like all 3 hits in, I'm sure it does more damage.
Yeah.
But if you can't do that, or you're just not confident, just use Strike Raid.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I know there's like, also stuff about the camera in Recom. Like literally just the inclusion of now I have to deal with the camera can be an issue.
Yeah.
But I just for me was just because I got used to it.
Yeah.
I play a lot of 3D games with janky cameras.
Yeah, no, I do remember that early Kingdom Hearts games had kind of bad camera movements.
Like hell, KH1.
Yeah.
Like in the first few areas, you're just like trying to make it through Alice in Wonderland and trying to do like simple ass jumps in Tarzan across the trees, and you're just like, I can't see it.
I will say that's something I kind of miss.
The platforming?
Not the camera controls, like fuck that. But like Kingdom Hearts 1 felt a lot more like an adventure game.
Okay, yeah.
You know, there's a lot more like platforming and stuff you did.
Yeah.
And you kind of just don't have those in the later games, and I kind of feel like you're missing out a little bit.
Oh right,
you know?
I forgot I got this mount off screen while I did. I believe this obviously is from Ifrit Extreme while I was soloing for my Wonders Tales. So there you go.
Yeah.
Fire Horse.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy to get all of the A Realm Reborn ponies.
But yeah, no, you're right. As time moved on, the platforming first was designated to like very specific locations, whereas it felt like a part of KH1. Like every world had a part where you had to traverse. And then by the time you even get to KH2, it's like the biggest hurdle or the place with actual like platforming challenge is just the Cave of Remembrance, really.
Yeah.
Especially as you like, and that's also, I think it's partially too because of for lack of a better word right now, power creep, where it's like you get the growth abilities in 2, and that even if there was still platforming, annihilates it, because by the time you get several of your forms to like level 3, you have a super high jump, you have this dodge that can get you across distance in no time, you have an aerial dodge, can do the same in air.
Like,
and then you get to KH Dream Drop Distance and Flow Motion, and now it's like, okay, it's out the window. It's gone.
No, like, my friend actually said, like, watching the Sora reveal trailer, and like he watched some like videos like comparing his moves in Smash with like his moves in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And my friend who doesn't play Kingdom Hearts looked at it and said, wow, I almost want to play Kingdom Hearts because the movement looks so fun. And he's right. That is, Kingdom Hearts actually has some of the best movement abilities in games.
No, it's true.
Like, I feel like that's probably one of their biggest strong points, is just the crazy ways Sora can move.
When you get to a point, so by the end of KH2 and like halfway through Dream Drop and at the start of KH3, like Sora essentially is always in a state of gliding. It feels like that feels amazing to move. I know it then leads to floaty combat in several cases, and that can be a turn off. But in terms of just moving through an area, like when I'm talking about reasons I like 3, I like flow motion, and then I also like the ability to just, I feel like I'm constantly moving, and I like that. I like the feeling of just being like, I'm going. There's no stop here.
Like, there's a lot of problems with Kingdom Hearts 3. We've talked about a lot of them. I will say that combat is probably not one of their problems.
Yeah. Now, I'll say that it needed work, and they did that work with the release of Remind. And thankfully, the combat part of it, they just released for free, so you don't even have to own the DLC. So that rework just exists now. So it's like, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, combat and traversal in Kingdom Hearts is always...
Oh
You can
yeah,
argue
no,
that
it
you can
just
argue becomes brain
feels
dead.
really good.
And I can see that, but just feels
Yeah,
oh hey.
it's. But I would argue that like almost any game can be that way.
Yeah, no, I feel the same.
Because you just quickly find a style that works for you, and by doing that repeatedly, it becomes really easy for you to do.
It's the tried and true.
Therefore, becomes brain dead.
Yeah, it's the tried and true development issue that people constantly have to point out. That if you let the player do it, they will optimize the fun out of your game.
Yeah.
And the struggle of development is trying your best to make that hard for them to do.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily like a fault of the game if somebody's like, you could just kill everything with fire, right? I was like, yeah, but that's not fun. But it's easier, but
like,
it's not fun.
People will find the best way to kill things. The most optimal way to beat a game.
Yeah.
I don't think discouraging that is how you want to go about it. I think you want what you want to do is have many options that work, but can also be really fun to do.
Oh, I think when I think about optimizing the fun of a game and how you fix that, I just consider that another way of fixing that, where it's like you give them several different ways to optimize.
Yeah.
If they can optimize 5 different ways and they're all viable, cool.
That's a sign of a good game.
Yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid 5, I have a lot of complaints about it. Mechanically, I think it's great. Because there is 5 different equally viable ways to get your missions done.
Yeah.
With a few exceptions with a few missions, mostly involving, like the skulls.
True.
Where it's like, yeah, you just need to do it this way.
And then I'd argue a problem with 5 is that actually no, I guess this is a way of forcing you to move over, but whether or not you like the fact that they're trying to move you over to a different strat, because if you do like one thing for a really long time, the enemies start going like, I'm gonna wear a helmet now.
Right. Yeah. Because that's my thing. I like going through Metal Gear games non-lethally. And the most efficient way to take someone out non-lethally is with the tranquilizer sniper.
Yeah.
With a headshot.
Okay, yeah.
That is the most effective way to take someone out.
Yeah.
And and with them starting to wear helmets, if you can't knock off their helmets using the tranquilizer.
Yeah.
So you have to bring in an actual like lethal weapon, which I don't like doing. So I have to figure out, well, how okay, well I can shoot him in the arm, but it'll like I have to do like 2 shots, and wait a moment.
We'll give them a shout out for you can technically still get that headshot. It's now a face shot, but you need to be
You have to be facing the right way. Yeah. And like I say, mechanically, I think as a sandbox, Metal Gear Solid 5 is really good. As a Metal Gear game, it's not that good.
The Black Flag problem.
Yeah. It's,
I love that pirate game so much. That's a great pirate sailing game.
Yeah. I just don't know why they keep adding on all this like weird assassin stuff.
Yeah, so out of nowhere. I was like, that's Assassin's Creed at this point, though. Where it's like, why?
It really is.
Y'all just doing your darn hardest to barely make this an Assassin's Creed game. It barely ties in.
Yeah, no, like a lot of people say the last good Assassin's Creed was Black Flag, and I can't really argue against that.
I, having started playing, because I now have a desktop PC, or I've had it for the year now, so I owned Origins and Odyssey already, but couldn't play it on my laptop, so I downloaded Origins and I had started a campaign. That is fun to play, and had it been just a starting point, also, yay, Alize, get out there, girl, you're gonna do great. I'll see you in the future after we've already dealt with your growth. Anyway,
yeah,
with if they had done the Origin and Odyssey thing, and it was like, okay, and we're gonna build from here, like, I think that would have been, because people kind of called it like Origins was a revival for the series in a new direction after Unity.
I can see that. I think that's a good argument to make.
Yeah, but then Valhalla came out and made it clear that, nah, they're just gonna do this now and drive this into the dirt like they did with the previous formula. And it's like, oh,
yeah,
god damn it, Ubisoft. I guess it's time to do some patch quests.
Patch quests, yeah.
Yeah. So
no, I think the biggest problem with Assassin's Creed right now is where do you go? What new stories can you really tell?
Well, apparently, without me actually fully understanding what it is, because I haven't touched Valhalla or Odyssey, apparently they're trying to like reverse pace and go back to the story that they abandoned when they got rid of Desmond.
Yeah. See, that was something I was really interested in with like the original Assassin's Creed. Was, oh, you know, yeah, you're doing all this shit as Altair in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have this weird, like, I
can hear Second doing the freaking the kitchen nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
George,
finally, good
Gordon Ramsay.
Fucking story.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you had these two storylines going on together, and you know they're connected, but you don't know how.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, Hexed.
And I really liked that. Like I didn't get too far into Assassin's Creed 1.
Mm-hmm.
But there was that spark of something really interesting.
It is.
And I feel like you don't have that anymore.
You don't.
You know,
it was building up to this big thing. And it how much of the through from 1 to 3 have you played of the Assassin's Creed games?
I've played
1 Ezio Trilogy and 3.
Yeah, I played a little bit of 1. I played a 2, and I never played 3.
Okay.
And like the first one of 2.
Okay. So then
2-1. I played a little bit of that.
2-1, yeah. 2 patch 2.1.
Yeah.
It is, it's building to a certain point that and you can feel like every time you cut back to the modern day, you can feel the intensity and the tension of that point.
Right, yeah.
Like you learn about it and then it's like, that timer is set. It's not moving because of the specific event that they're using. It's like that is set in stone. And then every game onwards, it's like, okay, we're a year out from it. We're 6 months out. We're a few months. So every time you got a story leading up to 3, it was like, okay, that shit's happening next week. We got it.
Yeah.
and that added a lot to it.
Yeah,
and then
you get to 3, and it's like, oh shit, this thing's happening next Tuesday.
Yeah, and then
we need to figure this out.
After the circumstances of 3, and them kind of abandoning that plot thread entirely.
Yeah,
it goes from that to like they do a really cop out, like we solved it, yay, and then all of the tension of the conflict between Templars and Assassins gone. It's no longer a thing.
Yeah, it's like, why?
And that carries through. It feels like even in what I've played, well, actually, especially what I've played of Origins so far, and what I've heard about Valhalla, it's continued to just like, we'll deal with that eventually. It's, yeah. What? Templars are being evil? Yeah, we'll figure that out at some point down the line.
Like, it feels like they're just, at this point, they're just like grasping at straws for like, we need an Assassin's Creed game, but like we need to give it a gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Egypt, but that doesn't make sense. Ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Vikings. Again, no Vikings. Everyone likes Vikings, right? Well, I mean, sure. There's people out there that like Vikings, but
I appreciate that you skipped over Greece, because it's like if they had just hopped to Greece, that would have been fine because they were just in Italy. So it's like, yeah, that's just over the ocean. Just cross the Mediterranean real quick. Right there.
Honestly, it's because I forgot about Greece.
Oh, Odyssey was.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
But if they had just gone to Greece from the jump, it would have been like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
you just go back a bit. Instead of the time of Ezio, you go to the time of and that could let in easily too, because it'd been like, oh yeah, and then all the shit you find in Ezio trilogy is because it got taken and buried over in Rome.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
American Revolution, that's 3.
Yeah.
And they move all over the place. Up to that point, it's true that they were heading specifically forward from Altair to Connor, who is the past protagonist of 3. Like it was moving forward that whole time in time, and then after that, they started bouncing back and forth all around.
Yeah. It feels like there was an actual like connection. There was an actual through line that you could follow between Altair through Ezio to Connor.
And that connection was Desmond, because it was specifically his ancestors.
Right.
But that's also why it's like, and then it could break apart, because you boot the connective tissue, and now it's like, okay, how are we going into the past? It's like a video game. You insert this DNA stick, and you can be anyone. Wait, why did we change how that can work?
Yeah.
Why did we change how that works?
We said so.
Yeah, Oh, hey, Joker. What's up? And yeah, it was essential. A lot of it too, unfortunately, does seem to literally be in a form of like antagonistic, because the reason apparently that they even went the direction they go with 3 and stuff was to not go with the story that was written by the original creator or the original writer for Assassin's Creed, Patrice Desilets, I believe.
Yeah.
So because they canned his scripts and specifically didn't want to go in that direction, I was like, so we have all this happening mainly out of spite.
Now, was it because they thought it was bad or because spite?
That, to be fair, yeah, I don't know, because it could be a case of I wrote this masterpiece, and if we ever read it, it'd be like,
it's like, oh yeah, no, I have this great idea for a Spider-Man story, and it's one more day.
Yeah. True. It could have been that. It's just because of the circumstance of, like, he got fired somewhere at around, and it was fired, like he didn't leave. He got fired somewhere around the second Ezio game, I believe. And they still, so like, I think, or around the time the second one released, and he had already written the script and was already in production with the third one. And at that point, he had already written out, from my understanding, I don't know if it was, because they wouldn't have been in pre-production for 3 yet, but he had the storyboard of 3 at that point, because he already had much of that planned as the Ezio trilogy was being finished up. So, like, something about the story and how it was reported felt very spiteful. But yeah, it could have been also where they were like, he made us some good stuff, and then we read the script for 3 and said, nah.
Yeah.
Except that doesn't lead to a firing. That just leads to a, maybe not this project, homie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was something about the firing and the nature of that made it go,
Yeah.
And that was in the heyday, too. That was height of popularity for Assassin's Creed. It's still very popular.
Yeah.
But it was a powerhouse during the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah. But also, do we know why there were so many fucking Ezio games? Was it just because Ezio is just a popular character and they're like, oh, let's just make more? Because it really feels like there shouldn't have been that many Ezio games.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. I think, well, I should say I don't know about Revelations. I do know for Brotherhood that was a case of really wanted to do that whole story, but by the time he got to like the stuff for Brotherhood, he was like that. They were like, that's too much for a single game. So
yeah, I see.
Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood are essentially the same game split. And you can tell too, because it's...
Oh, okay, it's like a Golden Sun thing.
Yeah. I think at most a year of time passes in Ezio's life between the 2 games.
Yeah.
Whereas Revelations is like Ezio becomes old man. And like plot has happened, remember, so I don't know how that works.
I remember 2-3 was he was like an old man.
I saw it. It was his taint. I don't know how to do this. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I don't remember this. Like, I'm looking at the screen, you're like looking at a fucking like giant lobster, and I'm like, what the fuck was this mission?
He was like, I gotta find its weak point. Is this taint? Was I right? I didn't actually. Yeah, I'm just pressing this to execute. Ezio was the first game to really launch the Assassin's Creed up to mainstream. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have no clue. Is it in your claw?
Try his face?
Maybe I wasn't zoomed in enough. Because I did have a bit to go. Nope. Or it's not cause responding.
Usually it'll like have something highlighted.
Yeah.
Or like, something pop up if you go over it.
Yeah, I'm just clicking in Civ. I was expecting to feel like a vibration and for it to go here. I was like, oh, okay. But it's not. Why are we even doing this? I can just stab it and find out. I don't know.
Right? So I'm the fucking warrior of light. Let me just give you a, practical demonstration of how I kill this thing.
Yeah. Is it because I move after, like, do I have to hold the, am I moving while doing the thing? And it's just like, no. Stay still. No. I feel like I've aimed everywhere on this goddamn thing.
Yeah, I know. I have no fucking clue what's going on. I don't remember this part.
I'm so bad at this game. All right. Back to Assassin's Creed talk while I struggle.
Right.
This is the creature, right? There's no other thing here, right? So no, yeah, we're just
I don't, maybe
the
zoom out and like see if there's anything else you need to.
Yeah, it was like, am I looking at the wrong creature? But I can't move out of this little square, so no, it is this. Check the jaw. Oh, was I too high up? Yabby's jaw. There it is. It was like there. Holy crap. Thank you, Taka.
You were like 2 pixels off from it.
Jesus. Yeah, I was aiming at his eye. I had to get the jaw. It's got a glass chin. A glass jaw, punch it. Soft and vulnerable. Wonderful. Thank you, Whiskar. That was well worth the time. I should say just hit it as hard as you can.
Right. It's simple. Verholy.
Yes. It's not like I can aim that well with my magics. Majority of them are, oh, but you're fighting it? Okay, that's fine then, Whisker. Get in there. Oh, would I have failed this if I told him hit it as hard as you can? And then he goes out there and gets wrecked.
Oh, that would be funny to see.
Yeah. Went down like a sack of popotos? Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Have you ever had like fried popotos or mashed popotos?
Are we just talking about lollipops?
Yes.
Oh no. I don't know. Please. He still beats it, but he's staggering afterward. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I mean,
they don't let Whiskar die in that moment. It's like, oh no. He's dead for the rest of your story.
Oh no, how sad.
Oh, what have they done? I actually made popoto salad from the official cookbook. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cute. Oh, it's this whole thing. I'm just helping him figure out how to kill stuff.
Yeah.
Go for the eyeball. Oh, I was right. Nice. This one's the eyeball. Yeah, I hope with maybe one day when it's heavily discounted, I'll buy, because that's the thing. I like Assassin's Creed, so I just want to play them, but I don't want them to continue making terrible decisions. And also, it's Ubisoft. Destroy the core within its brow. Okay, I think for the last one, the hardest fight, I'm gonna tell him to just hit it as hard as you can for funsies. I assume there's gonna be a third one. So yeah, I think when Valhalla's like $15, I'm gonna buy it. And then play it and see where that goes. And hope that maybe on the next adventure, maybe, you never know, maybe they'll turn it around. It's only been 3 decades, 2 decades, 2 decades. It's only been 2 decades. Oh, it's only 2? Damn it. I missed my chance to watch him get beat up. Thought to myself, after a bit of instruction with Jax. Once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Too often lately, I hear tales of folk over in the city, drunk on victory and hungry for revenge. Had stuck firmly in the past, but we need to set our sights on the future. Things which will improve our lot. Things like getting the sultry ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. Okay, yeah, right. So we're back out here. I felt confused because I was doing the stuff with Nanamo, and I'm like, oh, we're back on the front, helping the Alamegans.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, you know, it's like in the video game landscape, you know what I'm really happy about?
What?
The random resurgence of Metal Gear Rising.
Metal Gear Rising. Wait, say that again?
Memes.
Oh, memes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
just out of nowhere, just all like a bunch of the memes from Metal Gear Rising have just come back into popularity.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I've seen so many videos that's just the Raiden punching Armstrong.
Okay.
But it's like Scout punching the Heavy, or like Goku punching Jiren, you know, and it's having it has to be this way playing in the background.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I have seen those then. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think it's
like those are coming back into popularity, and I fucking love it.
Nice. I think my brain, because I was like, hasn't that always, when you watch or like hang out in certain parts of gaming and such, that was like, I swear I never even saw when Metal Gear Rising meme stopped. I'm used to, at least when it comes to everything dealing with the president. And
yeah,
I like just fucking that final fight. Yeah. I don't think I've ever stopped seeing. In conjunction with Metal Wolf Chaos and hearing someone scream Richard.
Yes. But yeah. No, the thing is that like me and one of my close friends, we're both we really like the Metal Gear games.
Mm-hmm.
And we both love just how fucking ridiculous Rising is.
Scream and so nature to the face. Okay, yeah, sorry. I just remember talking about that.
That is great.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob,
but yeah, no, like, so we always meme about Metal between the two of us.
Yeah.
But it is no concern of yours.
And
we must speak of the men
so like that's always been a meme with me, you know, like I will literally just occasionally go back and just watch the Armstrong fights.
Oh, okay.
Because I just fucking, because he's literally in the game for 20 minutes and he's the most memorable.
Wait, hold on, I'm hearing about people that have to beat their ass.
It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Because they managed to get away, right?
In your hands,
yes.
How did you punish these men?
With my fists. Don't you use a sword in magic? With my fists. The lie should be, I don't, man. They betrayed us like 4 times.
Yeah. Like, Laurentis was an Imperial, like, turncoat. You know, he was selling information to the Imperials.
Yep.
And we beat his ass.
Yep.
He's like, oh, okay, I'll be good now.
And
then joins up with Ilberd and his, you know, fucking betrayal plot.
Yeah.
With the Crystal Braves. And then he fucking helps Ilbert with the whole summoning Shinryu thing. It's like, yeah, no, like
Like, I don't. This
No,
is the
at this
this is
point
the
he
hero
deserves.
answer. But but
No. Like it. No, their lives are forfeit.
man,
Like,
if this was after
I'm
Betrayal
all
1,
for. Yeah.
maybe.
Like, I'm all for, like what we said earlier with like Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
People fuck up, especially when they think they don't have an alternative. They'll do some terrible things.
Oh, hey, Robon agrees. Yeah, it was like, forget the massacre. That's just one of the crimes.
Yeah. But like, this has become a repeated behavior.
Well, that concludes our business here.
And it was all intentional.
Yeah.
And he was just cool with it. Because I know Ilbert didn't hide that. Maybe he hid exactly how the ritual would go. Because I think there is a scene of Yuhase and Laurentius being like, "We gotta get out of here." Woo.
Yeah.
But you still knew it was like, nah, people still gonna die though. You knew they were gonna die. You just didn't know they were gonna get that. You didn't know they were all gonna be betrayed to make a nice blood pool.
Yeah. But it's like the whole, like, all right, like with the whole argument where Batman should kill the Joker.
Oh, this fun one.
Yeah.
It's
like, all right, having Batman not kill is, a very big core thing to his character.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see why people would want him to not kill the Joker.
Yeah.
The moral high ground and all that. On the other hand, it's like, all right, you fight the Joker once. He's clearly deranged, and you send him to, Arkham Asylum, which should help. But, they have a fucking, revolving door.
Yeah, it's...
That doesn't even, their security's a joke.
Let's be real. That goes into a whole...
we'll assume that, Arkham isn't just a fucking joke.
Yeah,
right?
If it was actually
assume
able
that
of reforming.
It actually is something there that is trying to help them.
Yeah, if it wasn't also a evil scam. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
Yay.
So it's like, all right, so, Batman defeats Joker, sends him to Arkham. He's, they're actually trying to help him, and he just goes, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna break out and kill more people.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like, he clearly doesn't want to get help. And he clearly just wants to go out, and cause all this terrible things.
And also, a well-known thing about Joker 2 is that a lot of the stuff he does is specifically to try and make you break your code.
Yeah.
And so you have to reach a point where it's like, okay, how much of you not dealing with him is your pride speaking?
Yeah. And it obviously at this point, just Batman leaving the Joker alive causes more harm than good. And you know what? Even if Batman doesn't have to kill him.
I was about to say, I don't know if there's a comic story of this other than Superman Go Evil, Injustice. But I was gonna say, like, why couldn't the Flash just... has the Flash killed people? I don't know. But Superman has. Why can't Superman just roll up and laser him? And then you can scream, and you can scream at Superman later.
Like, literally, you have Jason Todd right there.
Oh, that too.
He will be more than happy.
More than happy for many reasons.
Many reasons. Like, honestly, I feel like if anyone deserves to, put a bullet through the Joker's brain, it's Jason.
True.
And, All he has to do is just, not stop Jason from shooting him. That's all he has to do. And
is Jason one that becomes Red Hood? Yes.
Yeah, Jason is the Red Hood.
Yeah, it's not just a movie. That is from the comics, canonical.
What happened was Jason became the second Robin after Dick became Nightwing.
Yeah.
And the Joker decided it would be a really funny joke to beat Jason to death with a crowbar.
Yeah, to rile up Batman. Once again, to make Batman break his killing code.
Yeah.
Once again, specifically.
Yeah. And then later on, someone dumps Jason's corpse into a Lazarus pit, which brings him back to life. And at first he was like, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. I'll just go back to Bruce and be like, hey, I'm alive again. And then he finds out that the Joker's still alive and gets fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this motherfucker beat me to death with a fucking crowbar.
Yeah, it's not like I almost died and disappeared. Yeah, it was like, it's not like I got beaten to an inch of my life and then held somewhere and then I escaped. No, I died. No, that was death.
Yeah.
The barber gang shot in Killing Joke happens after that. Where Joker's like, let's try again. And then the Killing Joke is a little weird because it's also, and this time you're also having sex, so maybe this will hit harder. And that's like, oh.
Wait, are you talking about the movie?
Yeah, I know it is different in. True.
The whole first half of that was not in the book.
Yeah.
That was literally made just so you can be like, oh, okay, this is Barbara Gordon.
Yes.
This is why you should care about her. Except the whole fucking first half of the movie was so terrible, you didn't care.
And also, that's just weird. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Like, what?
Like, it felt like
it makes no fucking sense for Barbara to be banging Bruce.
Yeah. It's like, was this decided because of... I don't even know if there was reasoning behind that other than person who made the movie, I guess, must really like Barbara and wanted a reason to make a sex scene for Barbara.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's just so bad. I'm trying to remember. Was it Alan Moore who wrote Killing Joke?
No, I can't. I don't remember who wrote the story.
I'm
the
gonna
comic
have
book
to look
story.
that up because I know that whoever wrote it said that they kind of regret doing that to Barbara because it didn't really. It's like people later on made something good of it.
Yeah.
But it was literally just have something terrible to happen to her.
Yeah.
So it hurts Batman and Gordon.
I feel like, unfortunately, that's happened like on several occasions with Batman's sidekicks post Dick.
Yeah.
Like, I think Dick is the only one of them that got out away clean in terms of, I didn't have anything super traumatizing happen to me.
Well, I mean, other than his parents getting killed.
Yeah, other than the inciting incident of him becoming Robin.
Yeah.
Yes. But like under Batman's tutelage, it was mostly okay. We can question the whole Robin thing in the first place, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But as Robin, it was like, this is good.
Yeah. As long as we ignore the origin story from All-Star Batman and Robin, we're good.
Yes. But everybody else, I think, I'm like, Jason gets it bad, Barbara gets it bad, Damien Tech, just by existing, gets it bad.
Tim Yeah, they killed Tim's dad for no fucking reason during Identity Crisis.
Yes, I was about to say Tim gets it bad. I was gonna say, I guess Cassandra, that's her origin story as well. So during she, like, as a sidekick, does she
really?
get
it? It's actually funny because with Cassandra, I had just watched Linkara's video talking about Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day.
Okay, yeah, because I know less about Cassandra.
Basically, really the only bad thing that happened to Cassandra was they just decided to make her a killer for no reason, because they put someone in charge of her book who had no fucking clue who she was.
Okay, fun, amazing.
And so, like, she goes from being, you know, like, oh no, because, you know, Cassandra's whole thing is she can read body language.
Yeah.
You know, and so, like, she did actually kill someone once, but because she was so good at reading their body language, like, she basically could she saw what they felt as they died, and it traumatized her so much that she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill anyone again. That was fucking terrible.
Okay. And then somebody took
over her book.
When
yeah, and they're like, oh well, it says she was trained to be an assassin, so yeah, she has no problems killing people. I'm sorry, what?
Okay. So yeah, then.
And
there's one new dude, right?
That guy, though. Huh?
No, I was trying to think, and there's one new dude, right? Isn't there a new guy? Or newer?
I'm trying to remember who's in the Bat family now.
Oh yeah, and I wasn't even including like Batwoman or any of that.
Yeah,
that's another tree to go down.
And then it's like, well, what time period are we talking about? Are we talking about like New 52? Are we talking about post-crisis? Or, you know, like, what reboot are we talking about here?
Yeah. Oh, look, at least leading a meeting of leaders.
Yep.
For me,
but
it was that empty throne.
Yeah, no, a lot of bad things happened to the Bat family.
Yeah. I was like,
it has no one to sit on it now.
Dick was just getting W's in comparison.
Yeah.
It's like after becoming a Robin, it was like, okay, then you got to be Nightwing. You got to break out and become your own hero. You got fucking Starfire, big ups on that. And one run you became Batman after the death of Batman thing. So it's like you were Batman. It's like, let's go, boy. Let's go, homie. He was doing great. Like the worst thing to happen to Dick is what they did to him in the Titan show. Was turn him into an unlovable piece of shit.
Yeah, basically the Titan show, and anytime Batman's written by Frank Miller.
Oh right, yeah. Anytime he's turned into depressing angry. Like just
whenever he's Dick Grayson, age 12.
Yeah. Oh no, that particular age in time. Was Beyond ever officially canonized, or is it still alt universe?
I don't remember Beyond.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was considered alternate universe. I thought
you mean Batman Beyond?
Yeah, Batman Beyond.
Yeah, no,
with
like
good old
that's
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry turns out all right, but that's a different thing.
Like, it probably was canon, but like after, you know, name a reboot, it's not, doesn't exist anymore.
They did a Star Wars.
Yeah, like I think after like Flashpoint, it doesn't exist.
Oh, Shanti, hey, what you trying? Oh, look at you trying to enthrall all of us.
Right. But yeah, no, Batman Beyond was canon. I think pre Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the whole thing with Batman Beyond exists anymore, though, is the thing.
Yeah, and it makes me cry every day.
Mm. But I was also confused with Beyond.
This can't be happening.
Oh, has not. Oh yeah. But I think it is in. Oh, I don't actually remember if they do address anything. Because Barbara is being a Gordon. She's like heading up heading them up. I feel like they have a conversation though, her and Bruce, and I think it's covered. Yeah. I can't say for sure, but like, it's the future. Fix it up real quick.
Yeah.
Also, in the stories, in the comics, she does it for herself. Eventually.
Yeah. But no, I think in New 52, she doesn't get her. I don't think she gets paralyzed, because I think she's Batgirl right now.
Yeah. Let's go, Aaron Ball. Yeah, we ain't doing no thralls here, baby. God damn, these hot snake women constantly causing me issues. Oh.
God damn it. The guards were already turned.
Damn. I was about to say, ain't that our peoples? Oh. So it's going well.
Right?
Get that punch in.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
Alright, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm getting to see her actually do stuff. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
The more that this game progresses and shows me things.
Yeah, Lisa's kind of good after her character development that we don't get to see, even though she's right next to us.
Yeah.
When it happens.
Yeah. Let's go. Make my girl amazing. Let's go. All right, and let's.
Yeah. No, I will agree. She is a lot better in the patches. Like I say, after her character development.
Oh yeah, duty action. Yep. Allied to be enthralled by an eighth sphere will result in failure. Oh baby, I'm gonna fail 3 times.
Yeah, I failed quite a bit on this.
Oh no. Oh, snap. Okay. And then... I was about to say, you better be reflecting over there, Arenvald. This is your job, too. Oop. You got Arenvald? Okay, he has it.
I offer you peace and serenity.
Stop being hot, Lakshmi. Patty snake women. Yeah. So goddamn.
I think my problem with this fight was I couldn't figure out which orbs Arenvald was gonna go grab.
Mm-hmm. God damn, he's beat up.
And I couldn't figure out how big my thing was.
Oh, okay.
To, I
swear to God.
Because like the animation makes it look kind of small.
Yeah.
But it's a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah. This is a lot. At least it pops rather quickly, but God, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see it though. It's because like the pillar is thin, but then the actual like ground spark is quite large.
Right.
I was about to say I don't even get to attack. It's just doing this. Don't give you an AoE marker, yeah.
It's kind of just a battle of attrition. Until things happen.
Cutscene. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little rough, yeah. What was that plan? Please. Oh. Well, that's gonna be redemption.
I have to say this one's really kind of weird because
Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Usually like every other time you see primal like temper people,
yeah,
it's just a fucking wave of energy.
Yeah, hers are orbs that you can deflect, and that would get... It's a decent change, I feel, in terms of like, I guess, readability, and being like, hey, why did these people get enthralled, but these people are fine? And now it's like, oh, because you know, I do like this though. I'm liking this fight. I swear to God, Fordola.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, perhaps because of the echo, only we can see the orbs.
Get to do mechanics with NPCs.
Yeah, that is a valid point. Second, but
oh,
so I did think people were like going, oh no, and like covering, you know, doing that thing where they throw up their hands to block it. I think I saw people doing that when all the orbs started going at them.
Oh, they came and see the orbs, yeah. Oh, we cannot. Ooh. Rest of you can run. Oh, nice, guys. Lise? Yeah, what are you about to do, Lise? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Get in this fight, girl. Get in this fight. Yeah. Let me in. Yeah, Alfie, you go deal with them. You go hang out.
On the bright side, every single person who is in this fight can now become a summoner.
Excuse me?
Do you not remember summoner lore?
No, I haven't done summoner stuff.
You haven't?
Yeah,
you
I was
only
like,
did Scholar, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, what?
The whole thing with summoners, like why they can like summon the Aggies and stuff, is because they absorbed some of the aether from a primal, like just like trace amounts.
Oh wait. Never mind. Because I have done the start of Summoner. I just didn't remember that.
Okay, yeah. That's right. You did do like the like up to level 50 stuff.
Yeah. Well, I escaped.
So,
oh, we just took on some of the. Oh, it's because we're fighting. Duh. I'm stupid.
Because you're fighting a primal.
Yeah.
So there are.
I don't pay attention. All right. I hit thing with sword. Go boo.
So so now theoretically anyone who is in this fight that isn't you,
can summon
Lakshmi. A Lakshmi Eggy.
Cute. Although I thought there was also a condition where like something about some primals, it's just weird. Because we tried to summon Ramu, and it was like, huh.
Oh, it's because Summoner can only basically hold 3 primals at once.
Oh, okay. That's the reasoning for the... to make us so that we don't go, why can't I have this?
But, like, I guess Bahamut and Phoenix are exceptions because they were so fucking powerful.
Yeah. Damn, girl. You just gonna bop everything? Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm just in it! Alright.
Man, that looks like, E1. No, not E1. P1.
Yeah, everybody come over here. I'm in a safe spot. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Man, I actually can't wait to do the Eden raids with you. I think those will be fun. I think you'll really enjoy them.
I think I've seen a bit of those, and by a bit I mean I think I've seen the end fight of that because I was watching the homie Sherb run Savage version of it.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't have context, and then I run away when a cutscene plays. Damn. Hold on, Perdula. Just hold the line. This is a good fight.
Basically, you just have to survive in rage.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Ooh, yes, yes. Show me that punch laser. Show me that punch laser. God, I love it. God, I love it, Lise.
Yeah! I really wish that they changed Six-Sided Star to be an actual fucking ranged attack for Monk.
Yeah.
Because that's the complaint people have had with Monk for a long time, is they have no ranged attack.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
But they easily could. Like, there's so many.
Like, just fucking, like, shoot a Ki blast. Not
or
even, like,
blast.
a big...
That's literally a Monk move.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, like, they have... The closest thing they have to a ranged option is Six-Sided Star, which is basically twice the potency of one of their normal attacks. But it has twice the cooldown, but your movement is increased. So it's like, oh, I need to run away to dodge this AoE. Let me use Six-Sided Star, run away, wait for it to happen, and run back in.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you're not really losing a GCD because it's twice as powerful.
Yeah, I get to watch the echo of
twice
the
as
convincing.
long, but
I'm only gonna say this once.
If you're good, you can time going in and out of an AoE.
Yeah.
So that it's only a single GCD.
That sounds cool.
So there's no real reason for it.
By the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
She's mad at me because I read her again. And she was like, I thought I told you not to do that.
Well, if she's so mad at it, why doesn't she stop people?
Yeah.
Seven hells. It's her, the butcher.
Ooh. Fordola, are you gonna be our Vegeta?
Not really.
Oh well. I was hoping for, or well, not ours. I should say Lisa's.
She's more like Arenvold's Vegeta.
Okay.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
How this game have me tearing up a fucking Fordola? I'm tired of the way this game treats me. I'm tired. I'm tired of the way the game treats me.
Yeah. It took me a while to actually warm up to Fordola, but she definitely feels like she is trying to do better.
That's specifically why I said Vegeta.
Yeah.
Also because, he becomes good. In terms of, like, he's not trying to kill nobody no more, except that one little relapse during Majin Buu saga. Don't worry about that. But then the moment of, like, yeah, I love Vegeta. He's so cool. He's better than Goku. Didn't he, like, kill multiple planets? Oh, he's so cool. Wasn't he a mass murderer for Frieza? Yeah, but we're past that now.
Yeah.
Didn't he do it for fun? Yeah, but we're past that now. Okay, yeah, we need to investigate everyone to make sure no one left is still enthralled in hiding. She came to, yeah. Lisa asked her to come, because we need one other with the Echo, even though it's technically Krauss. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done, but I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. Can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. Let's go, Leader Lise! Alright. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk Tom Blue. Look at this leader! Vegeta kills civilizations for laugh, the hero of Earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
A goddamn hero that Vegeta is. Especially by the time we get to the Tournament of Power.
Hey, Vegeta, remember the bug planet?
Every day, pour one out for Team 4-Star. Every day. They're still around doing stuff, but
oh yeah,
not allowed to do that
Taka
anymore.
became a VTuber.
Oh yeah, that was wild when I saw that.
Yeah, Like I watch clips from like his streams and stuff. It's so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. It's actually what's funnier too is that his version of what he does with his stream and his whole bar thing has allowed me to see multiple people who became VTubers that I'm like, wait, I know that voice, or I know you. It helps when they're like very open about who they are outside of the VTuberness. But like someone that showed up recently, Amelie, who also goes by Lee and Lai. And I'm like, I know you because of your sick ass English covers of Japanese like anime openings. Hold up, you're a VTuber now?
Yeah, no, I fucking love her FMA songs. Like I almost got the album of just her FMA songs.
Yeah. And now I know her because she's a thirsty VTuber playing Hades, thirsting over a bunch of old Greek gods. I was like, what an interesting world we. And although that also made me find out, I was like, wait, she's been doing VA work this entire time too. Jesus, I thought she was just still doing the covers and everything before this. I was like, nah, she's in a bunch of anime.
Yep.
Okay, now I must watch the Raubon and Nanamo show and have a good cry.
Forget something. Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
I just realized this whole time my stream's been low as hell when it comes to the
but in Pippin you have forged
the video game sound.
As sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
This game's so fucking good. All right.
Jack's just sitting here crying about the whole Raban story arc.
I got to.
You hadn't been there. The rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
Why do I love him so much now?
I know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No
Oh, and yeah, if it was in Japanese. Now viral runs the old military. Oh, viral, I mean. Good old Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, good old Pippin.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project.
Yeah, Alfie, that's what that was for.
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope you were still there.
Alfie. Yeah, Alfie.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Oh. Oh. Run.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest.
Why you? Alphino's constantly at the fucking. Just at the feet of Lalafels, but like I'm being teased left and right by Lalafels. It's either Crowl or Nanamo. Or Tataru even.
To Raubon. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Get your ass over here, boy.
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Oh, Pippin. Pippin, please.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Oh, no, not a fun. That laugh has me going.
Same for you.
I want a clip of just that laughing and wiggling.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubon.
Good thing you naturally shake with right hands.
Right.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
What? Me? No. I didn't know anything about this. I don't know what you mean.
Either you're more astute than I give you credit for, or...
Right? It's like, yeah, no, like, this wasn't obvious from, like, as soon as we liberated Alamigo that this was gonna happen. Not obvious at all. I also didn't watch a scene where Nanamo was like, yo, you don't need to be in my service anymore. Fix your fucking homeland.
I also didn't directly help in her decision. And she asked me, what you think I should do? And I go, yeah, figure that shit out. I don't know. Back to Rago's Reach. Alfie's gonna head up Alizé. Oh no, Alizé's checking stuff out, so he's gonna join Lise. Why don't you come along? Okay, we're all heading to the Reach. Yeah, party over there. We're gonna leave these cuties. Party. Access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to a royal menagerie attendant. Ooh, yay. I get to hang out there now? That's pretty as hell. Damn, it's 7:10. Okay, let's just finish up this quest and then.
Yeah.
That was lovely. Oh, all the scenes that just occurred made me so happy. This game's disgusting.
Yeah. Just wait till you get a Shadowbringers.
I'm tired of this game being so good. I'm tired of it, you heard me? I'm gonna go play Lost Ark instead so I can just feel how bad a video game can be. Yeah. It's like, look at this amazing story. Let me go play Lost Ark so I can turn my brain off and not enjoy an actual narrative. Here we are. Oh, hey, Allie. Thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. Yeah, you missed a lot. Allie, you missed a lot. And I think it happened with... Oh, well, no, including the treasure hunting. It did include several quests. But in just this stream alone, I think we've only done like 4 of the patch quests. And a lot happened in the 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did use a lot of that time finishing up Bahamut.
Yeah.
So.
And now it's patch all the way through. Summoning Lakshmi was a brood mother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. Yeah, true. Putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first, plan to have resistance scouts keep track Kailana's movement. Yeah, what are we doing? Question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What, the Bull of Alamigo? Yeah. Oh. Oh. He just happened to be serving as a Resistance spokesman at the time and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government. I'll be nominating Roban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Okay, there you go. So she'll be the, my brain broke on the exact role that I wanted to say. She'll be the CEO, he'll be the president, or the other way around. I don't know. Oh wow, you get a baby little Robon. I didn't even notice that was the minion you get. Cute. You gonna force me into a Kugane cutscene. Alright. What's happening over... Right! You guys made it back. Yeah, so wait, where is she? Where's Yotsuya? The generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Oh, that's nice. You got Mdongo? Oh, wow. Look at that. You think how delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads. I surrender my blade to secure what few coins we have. Huh? But it's Dango. You should have some. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it, Yotsuya.
It's tasty.
Yeah. It was worth it. Okay, this is an adorable pairing of circumstances. It's like talking to a child. Well, yeah. Help me with this burn I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Come see you. You shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Oh, but I want to finish my dango. Okay. Read the description on the minion. It makes it so much better. I'm fine with Yotsuyu returning, and I'm very fine with her being alive. And meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, god damn it, I'm fine with her returning and being good. You know what? Yeah. Let's redeem Fordola and Yotsuyu. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm down with that. Yeah, Doma's done. Alamigo's gone. Zeno's dead. Supposedly. I heard the Viceroy was merely wounded. Ore returned to the capital naturally. The savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Oh, Zenos lives. That's the rumor. Our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official, and above all, accurate announcement to quell these rumors. Call them out fake news. I agree with that. I was like, I beat his ass. I walked away. He was lying on the floor dead, pronounced dead. And then next time I saw a scene up there with Estinian, I ain't see nobody. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
Well, they did say that they buried him.
Yeah. Supposedly. Probably just climbed out the goddamn grave. Alright, let's read that little minion description real quick. And also favorite him, because obviously he will be one of my favorites. Alright. Ostensibly produced to commemorate Alamigo's liberation, this avatar, the Flame General, was originally meant to serve as an apology for the campaign's troubled start. To that end, it was said to have been programmed to beg forgiveness a dozen different ways.
Is that a... I never actually read the description.
Oh, that's rough.
No. Here's the thing.
Wait.
Let me give you a little history lesson here, Jack.
We were gonna sell these to be like... I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry.
Here's a bit of a history lesson for us.
Yeah.
When Blood first dropped, you remember like the very beginning when you're just getting into Alamigo, and you have that like solo instance when you talk to Raban, where you're like invading the bridge or whatever.
That was the great blockade, right? That was
Raban Savage.
Yeah,
because there was the servers couldn't handle that many people in solo instances at once.
Yeah, and that made them completely revamp how those work, how the instances work.
Yeah. And so that's obvious. So I never read that before, but it's a fucking like reference to that being like, oh yeah, haha, we understand we fucked up, you know, when Stormblood first started, and we're sorry.
That's amazing. That's really good. Taco's right. That makes it so much better. That's really good.
Yes.
Oh, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with today's stream. Today was great. Okay. Oh boy. I'm just gonna leave this up. We're gonna leave with this. Let me. Oh no, not that Zoom. That's me. Oh no, the game. Hold on. It's fine. I'll get there eventually. We're just gonna get that description up. Yeah, there you go. That's the end screen for today's stream. Before you claim Dominion, there's also a descriptor saying something to the effect of detachable arm optional. Jesus Christ. What are they doing to this poor man? But yes, thank you for hanging out with me today, Joe.
Yeah.
And
it's all good.
I have finished Bahamut, so it's just patches from here on. So Sunday, maybe we'll get through an entire patch, considering how you guys were like, it's the shortest in between.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's gonna be the next story arc is definitely gonna be interesting. I cannot wait to see how. And you know how Second and I are divided on our opinions on a lot of characters.
Mm-hmm.
There's a character coming up that I am 100% certain we both agree on.
Okay. Agree on in terms.
And
you're not gonna say if that's
him.
hater. Okay, I was about to say you're not gonna say if that's hater like, huh?
No, I'm not gonna say anything other than I'm fairly certain we both agree on him.
Okay.
Because I have not heard anyone express a different opinion about this character.
Good. Lovely. Yeah, you better. Yeah, Verde, be scared. Catching up.
Yeah.
But with that, we shall be calling it a night. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching. And I shall see you all. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow at stream for 15. We have to do chapter
15.
9 to 15, so I can play episode Ignis, I believe. So at least it'll be good tomorrow, because it'll be real quick. It'll be like a half hour of me doing chapter 9, and then it'll be a good thing, the DLC. I don't know if the Ignis DLC is good, but I assume
I don't know. The only one that actually looked interesting was the Prompto one, because it was like, oh yeah, no, it's just a Metal Gear game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gladiolus was actually really fun. I don't know if you've seen it, but going through that,
I haven't. And
it's Devil May Cry.
Okay. I also just really don't like Gladiolus.
Okay, yeah. But
I think he's the only character that I actually dislike in 15.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, no, it's like, I think every episode and hearing about Prompto, it looks like every episode is like, what if we made this game instead? What if we made this better game instead?
What if we actually made a good game?
Okay. On that lovely note, good night, guys.
Have a good one.
No.